Hey guys, this is Daniel Witzlaw here, and I'm going to be showing you around the Fiesta Americana Condesa Cancun Hotel. And you can see behind me here the large palapa that they have in front of the front entrance, and what is called the lobby. Let me show you around. Alright, so as I mentioned here, as you pull up to the hotel, they do have the world's largest, as far as I can find, palapa in the world over their front lobby here. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up underneath this front lobby here. If you do have any tours or anything that you guys are meeting at the front lobby, you're gonna be meeting them right here in front of the bellhop desk, which you can see over where those men are standing there. This is considered the front lobby. You can see the beautiful entrance that they have here with two dual escalators up and down. Very nice. So let's go ahead and take you up the escalator into the check-in area. Once you step into the front lobby here, you'll see the check-in area is off to your right. And when you're first checking in, there's all kinds of waiters and people around that will help you get a beer, get a drink, get a pina colada on your way in. The lobby is entirely set underneath this beautiful palapa here. So from the check-in desk over there, you can see they've got all kinds of people, timeshare people, vacation planners, lots of beautiful seating. A little VIP vacation planner for people who are part of the Fiesta Americana Vacation Club. So if you step down into the main seating area here, right in front of you is this really beautiful bar area you can walk right into here. This part of the hotel is really going off at night. They got a sushi bar down there below. I'll walk down to here in a minute. The bar, nice little seating area, lots of TVs with sports on. This is where they kind of do the karaoke at night, as well as a few other activities during the week. Off to my right on this lower seating area is the sushi bar. You can see the menu they have there. Really good sushi from what we've had so far. So if I walk back around this way and go straight outside, you can see a beautiful view of the pools and the ocean there in the distance. This is the upper pool. There's a lower pool right below it. And this pool has a few infinity edges that fall into the lower portion. I'm gonna turn back around here and go back through the bar because I want to go back to the lobby. Again, really nice seating area. They redid this entire hotel very recently and they're still redoing some portions of it. Really cool shelf and seating area here for you to sit at and on trip. Right here they have their vacation consultants for any booking of tours or anything like that, the spa representatives. So if you go off to the left of the lobby when you first walk in and you go down this first floor here, there's a few different stops along the way. This here is the wedding shop and special celebrations. You can pick out tablecloths and everything for your wedding if you're planning it here. This here is the infirmary The doctor, if you need it for any reason. It was actually very useful here for a situation with our daughter. We were able to get some quick help. This here's the gift shop. They got a lot of good items in here: jewelry, swimsuits, snacks, dresses, bags. A lot of the items are a little overpriced for what they are, but I mean, you're shopping right at the resort. You're not having to go anywhere. And this here's the photo shop for any photos that you have had taken around here. You can book a session with them. Got some nice seating areas over here as well. Right here, off to the left, let me back up a little bit, is the ice cream, churros, and crepe stand down here. Again, at nighttime, this is all kind of going on. They got some really delicious gelato and everything going on. And then directly behind this here is the coffee shop. We've only been able to catch it a few times, but it seems to me that it's only open during the morning. It's inside the gift shop here. And then if you follow this walkway down on the side here, I don't know if I'm gonna walk all the way down here, but this walkway right here takes you down to the arena. The arena is where they have the magic show, Michael Jackson show, silent show. Pretty much all of the shows that they have here during the week go on at the arena. There's one show, the fire show, that happens Sunday nights by the pool. Yeah, so this is a very cool area down here for some ice creams and quick snacks. Nice sitting areas, like I said. Really beautiful little faux jungle. This is also the same tower on the above floors where hotel rooms are. We're actually staying on the second floor. That's actually just about up there. But yeah, so this is kind of what the inner areas of the hotel look like. Further down from the ice cream shop here, they have the kids center and daycare and babysitting. This is very cool if you want to be able to have your kids get left for the day. You can leave them there. We haven't done it. We like to spend time with our kid. But if you want to go out to a romantic outing or anything like that, it's a good option. Here is the spa as well. So if you're having any massages that aren't beachside, this is where you would go for that. You can also walk out this way to the pool. But I'm going to go back the other way so I can kind of show you what's off of the other side of the main lobby on my way out to the pool. As I mentioned, they are doing a lot of construction here at the moment. Actually on the 8th floor of this building that I'm underneath right now. It looks like they're adding in some hotel rooms on the top. All of the construction noise is happening during the day, not at night, so it's not disrupting any sleep or anything like that. But it definitely is kind of a inconvenience to have some things out of commission, as you'll see when I take you down to the pool here. There are not so many things at the pool as there are usually. The Cabanas kind of missing from the pool. All right, so now I'm back at the lobby area. As I mentioned before, out there is the big palapa. So I'm gonna go off to the right side this time, the right side of the bar. So the first thing on your right here is actually the Panaderia. This is a Panaderia during breakfast time, and normally right outside here they have coffee and pastries and things that you can get during the morning. At nighttime it turns into an entire taco shop. This is kind of a cool little patio area because it's actually, you're coming at it from inside, but you're outside here, you're under the sun. They got a very nice fountain going on when it's open. And the taco cooking bar up there, they make fresh tortillas, bring out salsas and everything with it. It's really good. It's really, really good. Nice little seating area for that. So that was off to the right side there. If you go off to the left side, and either down the ramp or the stairs right here, I'll go down the stairs. Ramp is a good option with strollers. This takes you to the main buffet. To the main buffet that has a lot of great options in here. A lot of really good options. They beautifully redid this new area here. Really good options. A lot of great hot options, a lot of good deli meats. That's actually been kind of our go-to area. They always have something on the carving station. Always have something delicious ready to go. Easy to get to. They do have a Thursday night seafood night. That wasn't our priority here. We're not such big fans of seafood, but if you are, they have a lot of good options for you on that. Off to the left here is the Italian restaurant, Rosato Ristorante. This is kind of a fancier restaurant. You can see the menu that they have here for that. So this is kind of a fancier restaurant. We actually did go here with our infant daughter. She made a lot of noise, but nobody had a big problem with it. If you do take them up on their timeshare meeting, this is where you go for that. It's really cool in there. It's got a nice brick ceiling. Very nice environment. Bathrooms off to the right here. Up here on the left, the next restaurant is the Steakhouse San Telmo. You can see their menu for that here. You'll notice that on the right side of each of these menus, there's a few paid options that you can choose from. However, each of these restaurants, they do have everything on the white pages is completely complimentary, included in your all-inclusive menu. We got the beef angosto, very good. Basically a New York steak, very good steakhouse. You do have to make reservations for this. It's between 2 and 3 every day. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty easy to get. Ours was for $5:30 one night. I made it the day before. And then this is the other restaurant, El Mexicano. And you can see their menu for that right here. Again, they have a few paid items on the right side there that you can pay a little extra for if you want to have some fancy lobster or anything like that. I've heard the enchiladas here from some people in our party. They said the enchiladas were fantastic. Very good. You don't need a reservation for any of the restaurants except for the Steakhouse. That's the only one you need a reservation for. So if I continue on down this pathway, this will take us straight to the pool. Yeah, so if you continue on this way, this is the second tower of hotel rooms that they have. If you have an ocean view room, this might be where your room is. This is the Sun Tower. Ocean view, oceanfront rooms are typically over there unless they're big suites. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a left and walk down to the pool here. The staff does a really good job here of taking care of you. Pretty much when you're by the pool, you're never really, drinks are never far away, whether it's the bar or somebody, who can bring you a drink or something like that. They take good care of you here. Down here to my right, as I'm walking down, you can see some hotel rooms down here on the lower level. These would be considered garden view rooms. So if you're looking for a garden view room, or if you've booked a garden view room, this is what they'll look like. Honestly, I think garden view is where it's at. You can step directly off your patio, walk down this little hill here, and be at the pool within a minute. It's also kind of nice if you want to use your own bathroom instead of having to go to one of the public restrooms down here. Not public, but the main hotel bathrooms. You can have your own bathroom, which is a little nicer, and you're just footsteps from the beach. All right, so walking down this way, we have the Aquatours booth. Hi. Aquatours is an outfitter for excursions and whatnot. That'll get you hooked up. You can do scuba diving with them, sea diving, fishing. snorkeling, different activities like that. And here's the towel booth as well. Over here is the Cevicheria, as well as one of the public bathrooms is right there, and a staircase up to the sun tower. But this is the Cevicheria, where they make delicious shrimp and fish tacos, delicious ceviche. And then directly behind me here is the kiddie pool that has some slides and fun stuff like that. It's still a part of the adult pool. You can kind of see there in the distance, there's like a little blue half wall, saddle wall, that kind of separates it, but they're still kind of sharing the same area. Supposedly the rest of the pool is an adult pool, but I mean, we've had our daughter in it and nobody's given us any grief over it. All right, and then out here, if I keep walking this way, we have the seating area for the Cevicheria off to my right. And this is the beautiful ocean views right here. I'm gonna go over here, get out of the way of some people. Full. That black fenced off area over there is actually where they keep the sea turtle eggs. So the sea turtles swim up at night. You can actually catch them and see them. You can't catch them, but you can see them. If you're out here at night, you can kind of catch a view of them. And basically what they do is that they lay their eggs in the sand in holes. And so to protect them, the workers here at the hotel go out early in the morning, dig up the eggs and put them over in that little pen over there and label them. So that way nobody disturbs them or anything like that. You can see the Aqua World Skyrider, the parasailing tour is right here on the beach. You don't have to go too far for that. This hotel, Fiesta Americana Condesa, does a really good job. They grade their beach every day, so it's very smooth. You can see it's very smooth compared to the one right next door. They got all kinds of bumps and whatnot. They got beach volleyball down here, some nice little cabanas and stuff that you can reserve, as well as just lots and lots of seating. Right now, a lot of the seats are kind of pulled up higher on the beach. When we first got here, they were down on the sand, like where some of those far ones are. We're expecting some rain here later on today, and although it doesn't look like it, but they think that they're gonna get some rain, so they pulled in everything. But yeah, they do a really good job of picking up the seaweed, taking care of the seaweed. It's been pretty good while we're here. Really have no complaints. So I'm gonna keep walking over to the left here. This is kind of on the outside of the pool. They have like some nice cabanas kind of up here on the grass, but they're facing the beach. A very nice area, as well as some of the spa. I believe this might actually be their vacation club cabanas that you can rent or book if you're a part of the residence club or vacation club with them. So this kind of takes us back over to the pool. Here, right here is another restaurant. We have the grill. The grill here, I'll show you their menu. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, burritos. All kinds of good options. So if I go over to the left here, I'm going to take you back over to the pool. Down here on this side of the pool, they have a nice little swim deck. The DJ's over here right there in that booth. This is also where they do all of the Zumba activities and everything. Right now, this is where the swim-up bar would normally be, as well as the large cabana restaurant down here on the beach, or down here by the pool. Right now, it's all closed. It's being remodeled, so that kind of stinks that it was that way when we're here, but hopefully for future visits, this should be all good to go. I'm hoping here in the next few months, because we definitely hope to be back. This is the main bar over here. You can go right up to it. They have waters in that little barrel off to the right side. However, you can also work with any of the waiters here and just tip them a few bucks, and they'll help you out. And they'll get you some drinks, get you hydrated. All right, so since the swim-up bar is blocked off right now, you can't walk through where you normally would be able to right there to walk through to the other side of the pool. But I'm gonna go ahead and walk us over here around the sun. I'll walk on the beach side here. You can see they got more cabanas over here that you can reserve as part of the spa. All of these are directly looking into the ocean. Very beautiful view. Very nice view. Yeah, so this is where they're putting in, this is what used to be the big palapa out here and the big swim up bar. They're replacing it with this thing. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's gonna be a big restaurant out here. Looks pretty nice. So once that's finished, I'm sure we'll enjoy it on a future trip. So right now they got this whole wall around the side. Again, normally this would be, you could walk right into the restaurant. It wouldn't be like this, it wouldn't be blocked off. This is one of the 2 staircases down onto the beach. They do close these at night. I'm not sure what time. I think it's around 9 o'clock. The pool closes around 6, but the beach closes a little later. I believe they close it primarily just to protect the sea turtles, make sure nobody's messing with them. And then down here on the beach, we have this cool Cancun sign. This is one of the, stylish Cancun signs that you can take a nice picture with. You can hear the jackhammering behind me here. Hopefully by the time you come, it won't be like this. During the day, you can have massages done down here on the beach at these little cabanas with massage tables. And then out here are some of the oceanfront rooms, and these are the suites, the oceanfront suites. The ones on the very end are the oceanfront suites that have the hot tubs on them. So, alright, yeah, you can see they're doing some construction work right up there. So it's very noisy right now. Normally with the music, you can kind of avoid it. But like I said, again, here are those garden view rooms. It'd be very nice to be able to just step outside your hotel room and step right down here for the pool. This is a little area of the pool that's kind of been orphaned because of the construction, but still a good area. This is also where they have the smoothie bar up here. So you can see those options on the menu here. You pretty much just choose whatever fruit you want. And then you decide if you want water or milk with it, or if you want sugar added or not. You can choose that. They make it up fresh for you from fresh fruit over there. And they got the water and everything out here. All right, so I'm gonna walk around the other side here. And go up this staircase to my left. So this is taking us back to the upper area of the pool that you saw outside the bar. I basically just made a big loop. So this is a big kind of infinity edge area of the pool. It's very nice. Has a really nice beach view from up here. If you can kind of look through the cabanas and stuff. Directly behind me is the pizza restaurant. They have little menus, not one big one out, but you can pretty much get margarita, pepperoni, Hawaiian pizza, cheese pizza, whatever you want. And this is the second of the hotel bars up here at the pool. More cabanas and whatnot. Lots and lots of chairs. They have lots of chairs. We've never had an issue getting chairs around here, which is really nice. The chairs here are also very nice. I'll say a lot of hotels I feel like have really crappy plastic ones. These are really nice ones. Here's a few that are actually in the water on the pool deck here that are really cool. All right, so I'm gonna loop back around here. This is the bar that I was stepping out on that deck there. That deck, if you're curious, is also one of the designated smoking areas at the hotel. They have 3 of them. I forget where the other 2 are because we don't smoke, but I mean, you can definitely kind of tell it when you're out here. The bar does also have cigars available for sale, which is very nice. If you are into that, you can buy them from them. Have it with your drink, have it with some whiskey or something. Enjoy yourself. And so this takes us back around to the hotel tower here. Again, they have really beautiful gardens, if you can kind of see through here. Really beautiful gardens with some nice bridges and everything through here. And it just goes all the way up. It's really gorgeous setup of this hotel. All right, I'm gonna show you inside of our room here. It's our partial ocean view room, room 247. So when you step inside, the first thing you see on your right side here is the vanity with a lighted mirror, sink, some cubbies, really well accessible power outlets, nice little storage there for your stuff while you're here during the week. You can also request robes through the housekeeping service. They'll bring them to you if you want. This here's the toilet room. Has a glass door on it. It's not very separated, so if you have older kids, you know, this may be something to consider. We got the rain shower right there. Very nice shower. And then behind me here is the closet to the left of the door when you walk in. If I go ahead and open it here, you can see it's got an automatic light in it, as well as a safe, a little entry safe, and a suitcase stand, and an ironing board and iron back there in the corner. So I'll go ahead and shut that. Just past the closet here is the little mini bar setup that they have with an espresso style coffee maker with little pods. We didn't try it while we were here, but it is pretty good from what I've heard. Right below here is the fridge, mini fridge setup. They stock it every day. You get Corona, Modelo, waters, Coke, some club soda back there, diet soda, Sprite. It is all free. It's all included in your all-inclusive plan. Right here is a full-length mirror, as well as the king-size bed. You can see we're checking out today, so we're getting all our stuff packed up here. There's my wife over there. They have another suitcase stand out here. TV. We hooked up our laptop to the TV via HDMI. Hey, cheer up. This is our baby Reagan. They provided us this pack and play with a sheet and everything for her. Hey, lots of toys. we brought the toys. Here's a table and chairs over here. Just really useful for eating. And then out here, if you look outside, we have the view. Again, this is a partial ocean view room, or at least it's considered that. We mostly have a view of the palm trees. We're on the second floor here. We do have a balcony, but you can see it's really only like a foot wide when you step out there. There's no tables and chairs or anything outside. Half the rooms here have windows, half have balconies. And then the ones with balconies have either a full-size one with tables and chairs outside where you can lounge out and drink coffee or whatever, or it has just this kind of half balcony where you just kind of step out to it. One other thing I want to show you real quick is the in-room dining menu. This is all included. It's in Spanish and English. It's all included all day pretty much. You can order breakfast to your room, some sandwiches and hamburgers, pizza, desserts. They also just have like some lunch and dinner items, salads, and Tex-Mex items. So that's the room. Partial ocean view room, room 247 here at Fiesta Americana Condesa Cancun. Reagan! Reagan! Say hi!
Wait, say hi!
No, she doesn't want to say hi. Alright guys, well that was the tour of the hotel. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I showed you everything you're looking for. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'm definitely happy to kind of advise you on your vacation plans and see how I can help you out.